Okay, let's hear how one operator in the Middle East has been coping with all this in real time. Bachi Spiga is VP Network Operations at DHL Express Middle East and North Africa.
So, Mike, thank you very much. So here we are, 14th of April. Thank you for allowing me to meet with you and speak with you. Yeah, when the war broke out, obviously some 46, 47 days ago, had a fundamental impact. It disrupted significantly a number of different areas in the supply chain. The first one being obviously the shipping lines being able to get into the ports in the Gulf. This had a serious impact on goods that needed to get to destination. But similarly, a number of airspaces closed at the same time. That's constraining capacity and the quick flow of traffic into the airports and to feed a number of businesses. So a significant amount of disruption by air and by sea, basically putting a big impact on the economic activity in the region at that particular moment in time. So, very, very, very difficult moment to deal with, not only airspace, not only the straits, but also the human impact of trying to understand what was taking place in such a very, very short time and almost immediately without warning. Yeah, the situation now is obviously 46, 47 days on from that Middle East is a very resilient place, and it's a trading hub, always has been, will always continue to be so. So people looking for contingencies, looking for a faster flow, trying to keep the trade going. And that's exactly what's happened. So, on the shipping side, alternative ports are found, alternative areas of discharge have been found. Contingents have been put in place as far as that's concerned. From a airline capacity perspective, obviously more airlines. Some of the airspaces have reopened, but they're subject to security. More flights have been put back on, some more capacity overall. And that's exactly where we are today. So, we're still disrupted. Yes, there's still some impacts in a number of areas, but it's obviously a lot better than it was on the 28th of February. So we're in a better place. I won't say we're normal. That's probably not the right comment to make, but we're certainly disrupted, but getting on with as best of a life as we possibly can and making trade flow economically and safely. At DHL, we're fortunate. We've been here for a long time, and we dealt with a number of contingencies in the past. We've been here over 50 years. We've invested in infrastructure. When it hit, obviously, we had to find alternatives. As I said, we've got a great infrastructure. So our airline facilities, road network, we sort of rewired or reorganized. We couldn't use our main hub in Bahrain. So we quickly found an alternatives with Riyadh in Saudi and Muscat in Oman. Thanks to the authorities there, allowed us to set up. And we basically rewired our whole movements from our global network into the Middle East. And then the same thing with our road network. We rewired that to complement the air network in order to feed every country in the Middle East, continue to work. And to this day, it is continuing to work, receive goods. We're rewiring a little bit as more opportunities and more airspaces open up so that we can capitalize on the quicker improvement and the quicker feed into the countries. But I'm glad to say that since pretty much day 2 of this disruption, we've continued to serve all our customers one way or another. We're just trying to do that a bit quicker with the impediments that we have today. But it's improving. Day by day, it's improving.